For decades, the dealership model has been the standard way to buy cars, but with the rise of digital technologies and changing consumer preferences, this approach is losing its effectiveness. In response, Toyota and Ford plan to switch to a direct-to-consumer approach, eliminating lengthy negotiations and in-person visits. So, stay tuned to see how this shift could revolutionize how we buy cars. Toyota and Ford have recently made waves in the automotive industry by deciding to abandon the traditional dealership model. This bold move has captured the attention of both consumers and industry experts, signaling a significant shift in how cars are sold. The traditional dealership model has been the cornerstone of car sales for decades. This model involves manufacturers distributing their vehicles to a network of independent dealerships, selling the cars to consumers. This system emerged in the early 20th century as the automotive industry grew, providing a way for manufacturers to reach a broad audience without managing retail operations directly. Dealerships became the face of car brands, handling sales, financing, servicing, and establishing relationships with local customers. Over the years, the dealership model evolved to meet changing consumer demands and technological advancements. Initially, dealerships were small, family-run businesses, but larger chains and conglomerates began to dominate as the industry expanded. The 1980s and 1990s saw significant changes with the introduction of computerized inventory systems and more sophisticated marketing techniques. Despite these advancements, the core model of selling cars through physical lots with salespeople remained largely unchanged. However, the traditional dealership model has faced numerous challenges in recent years, causing most automakers to rethink their sales approach. The automotive industry's shift towards a direct-to-consumer model is primarily driven by the growing consumer demand for digital experiences. In today's fast-paced world, people seek convenience and efficiency in all aspects of their lives, including car buying. The traditional dealership model, with its lengthy negotiations and in-person visits, no longer aligns with the expectations of modern consumers. Instead, they prefer the ease of browsing, customizing, and purchasing vehicles online, much like they do with other products and services. Research supports this shift towards digital car buying. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of consumers now conduct extensive online research before purchasing a vehicle. According to a report by McKinsey & Company, automakers that implement direct-to-consumer sales models could see a 15% increase in market share within 3 years. This is because consumers value the ability to compare prices, read reviews, and complete transactions from the comfort of their homes. The digital transformation in other sectors has set a precedent, and the automotive industry is following suit to meet these evolving expectations. One of the key reasons behind Toyota and Ford's move to a direct-to-consumer model is the desire to gain better control over the customer experience. Automakers have limited influence over how their vehicles are presented and sold in the traditional dealership setup. This variability can lead to inconsistent customer experiences, which can tarnish the brand's reputation. By selling directly to consumers, Toyota and Ford can ensure a more consistent and high-quality experience from start to finish, enhancing customer satisfaction and loyalty. Dealership variability has been a persistent issue for automakers. Different dealerships can offer vastly different levels of service, and not all of them adhere to the same standards. This inconsistency can frustrate consumers, leading to dissatisfaction and negative reviews. By cutting out the middleman, automakers can streamline the buying process, ensuring that every customer receives the same level of service and support, regardless of their location. The direct-to-consumer model offers numerous benefits, including cost reduction and increased efficiency. Traditional dealerships involve significant overhead costs, such as real estate, inventory management, and staffing. These expenses are often passed on to consumers, making cars more expensive. By eliminating dealerships, automakers can reduce these costs, potentially lowering vehicle prices and making their products more competitive. Additionally, Direct sales allow for better inventory management, reducing the need for large lots of unsold cars and minimizing waste. The financial implications of maintaining traditional dealerships are substantial. Automakers spend millions on advertising, real estate, and inventory upkeep. For instance, a significant portion of the $2,000 additional cost per vehicle in traditional sales models is attributed to these expenses. In contrast, companies like Tesla have demonstrated that a direct-to-consumer approach can be more cost-effective. Tesla's model, which forgoes traditional dealerships in favor of online sales and company-owned showrooms, has allowed them to save on these overhead costs and reinvest in innovation and customer service. Recognizing how this model has worked well for Tesla, Toyota and Ford are now planning on taking the same approach. But can this model really work well with established automakers? Before we get into that, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button and like this video so you don't miss out on any of our exciting content. Let's continue. Ford is revolutionizing its sales model with the same direct-to-consumer approach used by Tesla, marking a significant departure from traditional dealership practices. This new strategy aims to streamline the car buying process, enhance customer satisfaction, and adapt to modern consumer preferences for digital experiences. By embracing this model, Ford is positioning itself at the forefront of a transformative shift in the automotive industry. Instead of relying on independent dealerships to sell their vehicles, Ford will sell cars directly to customers through online digital platforms and company-owned outlets. This method allows Ford to maintain control over the entire sales process, ensuring a consistent and high-quality experience for every customer. By eliminating the intermediary, Ford can provide a more seamless and transparent car buying journey. A key feature of Ford's strategy is the implementation of fixed pricing, which eliminates the need for haggling. Traditionally, car buying involves negotiating prices with salespeople, a process that many consumers find stressful and time-consuming. Fixed pricing simplifies this experience by offering set prices for vehicles, allowing customers to know exactly what they'll pay without the uncertainty of negotiation. This transparency builds trust and makes the buying process more straightforward and pleasant. Ford is also upgrading its dealership infrastructures to serve as service hubs rather than traditional sales points. This evolution means dealerships will focus more on maintenance, repairs, and customer support than vehicle sales. By transforming dealerships into state-of-the-art service centers, Ford ensures that customers will have access to essential after-sales services. These service hubs will be equipped with advanced technologies to provide efficient, high-quality maintenance and support, enhancing the overall ownership experience. The impact of Ford's new strategy on traditional dealerships is profound. Many dealerships will need to adapt to their new roles as service centers, which may require significant changes in operations and business models. Dealerships that once thrived on vehicle sales commissions will now focus on providing exceptional service and support to retain customers. This shift may be challenging for some dealerships, but it also presents an opportunity to specialize in service excellence and build long-term relationships with customers. The evolution of dealerships into service centers comes with its own set of challenges. Dealerships will need to invest in new technologies and training for their staff to handle the increased focus on maintenance and customer support. They must adapt to a business model where the emphasis is on service quality rather than sales volume. This transition may be difficult for some, especially those heavily reliant on traditional sales revenue. However, the long-term benefits of adapting to this new model include higher customer retention and satisfaction. Despite the challenges, Ford's new sales model represents a forward-thinking approach to the evolving automotive market. By embracing digital technologies, fixed pricing, and enhanced service centers, Ford is setting a new standard for the car buying experience. This strategy not only meets the demands of modern consumers, but also positions Ford as a leader in the industry's digital transformation. As Ford continues to innovate and adapt, it's likely to influence other automakers to follow suit, driving broader changes across the automotive landscape. Toyota's approach to transforming its sales model has been a journey marked by innovation, challenges, and adaptation. The company's initial attempt to modernize the car buying experience came with the launch of the Smart Path program. This initiative aimed to bridge the gap between digital convenience and traditional dealership interactions, offering customers a more integrated and seamless experience. Smart Path was designed to allow consumers to begin their car buying journey online, save their progress, and choose whether to complete the purchase online or at a dealership. The goal was to provide a flexible, user-friendly platform that catered to the growing demand for digital experiences while maintaining the personal touch of in-person interactions. Despite its promising features and goals, the Smart Path program faced significant hurdles that ultimately led to its failure. One of the primary reasons was resistance from dealerships. Dealerships were apprehensive about the potential loss of control and revenue that could come from a more centralized, manufacturer-led sales process. Many dealers were reluctant to fully embrace the new system, fearing it would undermine their traditional business model, which heavily relied on markups, financing plans, and additional services like insurance and warranties. This resistance made it difficult for Toyota to achieve the level of integration and customer experience they envisioned. Moreover, Smart Path struggled to deliver on its promise of transparency and convenience. While it allowed customers to configure and price their vehicles online, hidden fees and dealer markups still plagued the system. This inconsistency between online pricing and final dealership costs frustrated customers, undermining the trust and ease that the program aimed to establish. Additionally, the program's reliance on existing dealership infrastructures meant that the variability in service quality across different locations persisted, further detracting from the intended streamlined experience. Recognizing these challenges, Toyota has now decided to overhaul its strategy and start fresh with a new approach that gives the company greater control over the entire sales process. This new strategy focuses on a fully integrated system where Toyota manages every aspect of the car buying journey, from financing and insurance to marketing and customer service. By taking the reins, Toyota aims to ensure a consistent, high-quality experience for every customer, regardless of where or how they choose to purchase their vehicle. Toyota's new strategy is built on the lessons learned from the Smart Path program. It emphasizes the importance of transparency, convenience, and customer centricity. By providing fixed pricing and a clear breakdown of costs, Toyota aims to build trust and make the car buying process as straightforward as possible. The company is also investing heavily in digital platforms that offer a user-friendly interface, allowing customers to easily research, configure, and purchase their vehicles online. Overall, Ford's and Toyota's move towards direct-to-consumer sales promises a more satisfying, streamlined, and customer-centric approach to car buying, aligning with modern consumer expectations and technological advancements. So, what do you think about Toyota and Ford's bold move to ditch traditional dealerships? Are you excited about the new car buying experience? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.